Hello, I'm Crickets and welcome back to I Have a Story. One of the things about making these videos and talking about this stuff is I think about my videos after I make them, and I oftentimes see and think about even more into it. And when I'm in so much emotion, I am struggling emotionally. I really do need help. I've been saying it for 2.5 years on my channel. I think I'm roughly 2.5 years into my channel now. I need help. There is no help. But thinking more about that video I made yesterday, and I'm airing these court documents, it's got my mindset focused on the court. And what they have done to me has got me so emotional that beyond anything I've dealt with in my entire life, is the most devastational thing I've dealt with all the pain, all the insanity you've heard, and I'm still not even through it, through explaining it on my channel. All that I've been through in my life, the most painful thing is what these systems have done to me, to my children. My children are what's the most painful of it all. It's where I really struggle in my videos. I have to stop and think to control emotion, to not go down different avenues of my conversation with you that I could go down and get emotional, and I have to stop and block it. And that's where you see a lot of pausing, and I really struggle. I'm going to make a video just about that, I think. But thinking more about that video yesterday where I was pointing the fingers at the court, after I made that video, I was thinking, what about the school? Shouldn't the school have had an obligation to step in? Wouldn't they step in, and wouldn't they be ones to raise the red flag and say, wait. Now, I don't know where the kid got into the trouble he got into to cause the investigation to open up on him. I don't know anything about the case beyond what we're seeing on the screen right here. So I do have to question what all the school know, but obviously the school at some point in time knew something, because it had already made the news, and the judges are talking about that he's still in the school and mentoring position. The school had to know something, right? I really would think the school knew something. So did the school just let that happen and think that was okay? Did they just... One of the big problems I have with the wonderful modern world is nobody's supposed to get involved. Nobody's supposed to step in these situations. We just all let it happen, right? Part of why I push so hard back on that side of myself, and like doing all this that I'm doing and care so much and have done all the things I've done in my life to make a difference, nobody wants to get involved. And when it's become more prevalent that nobody wants to get involved, somebody has to step in even stronger, and that's the cricket. So while I pointed the finger at the court, and the courts I think would have, should have, could have, would have stepped in at some point in time, knowing that this is going on. Like I said, it went from the point of him being under investigation, the community finding out about all of it going on, it making it to the news, the school and the court somewhere in between should have known something. I mean, I've talked about this in my channel before. With God, this is where I struggle with my emotions. I'll just link the video in here at the end and you can watch it. But do you think the school should have gotten involved? Or is it just nobody's problem anymore? Nobody does anything because not my problem.